Are you a female coach or entrepreneur who's struggling to sell your online course because you think you don't have a huge following? Well, guess what? You don't need a massive audience to successfully create and launch your course. In this video, I'm going to share my top 7 tips on how you can sell your course without a huge following and still make a huge income and impact. So if you're ready to successfully launch your course without thousands of followers, then keep watching because this video is for you. Okay, I get it. You might be thinking that it's impossible to sell your course without a big audience because many of the successful creators you see and that you know of now have hundreds and thousands of fans and followers across the world. And you might be feeling like, Myrra, I am even struggling to cross the 1,000 follower mark. But I want to remind you that the people you look up to now have also started from the bottom, from having literally zero audience too. So might I suggest, take this as an inspiration and a challenge instead of constantly comparing yourself to them. If you're still feeling like, Myrra, is it really possible? Like, really? Well, here's a new perspective for you. It is actually to your advantage that you have a smaller audience now because you can focus on engaging and creating more one-on-one or deeper relationships with them. This makes it easier for your audience to trust and resonate with you. As your audience grows, your time spent communicating with every single one of your audience one-on-one becomes less and less possible, hence making it harder for you to organically invite them to enroll and invest in your course. Get it yet? You can either see the good or bad in your situation, and at the end of the day, the choice is ultimately yours. Trust me, your audience barely cares about the number of your traffic or your followers. They care more about solving their own problems and learning what they need to so they can have a better life. So now, if you can emphasize just how much you can help them with whatever their concern is through your course, then they won't hesitate at all to invest in your course. That said, let's talk about my 7 tips to launch an online course even if you don't have a big audience yet. Oh, and before we move on, if you're new here, hi, I'm Myrra Kate. I'm a kingdom-driven entrepreneur, online course creator and strategist and author, helping women coaches and entrepreneurs like you steward their God-given gifts and multiply their income and impact by creating online courses. If you would like to watch more videos to learn about how you can create a profitable and transformational online course, then subscribe below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on our new videos. Alright, let's get to it. The first tip is to get clear on who your ideal students are. Stop obsessing over the number of your followers and instead focus on who they are. Are they your targeted audience? Are they the right people? Do you know them well enough for you to resonate and build a thriving relationship with them? Because I believe that selling online courses isn't supposed to be just transactional. It is more relational. So if you are not clear with your niche, aka what you do, and your target audience, aka who you help, then it's more likely that your audience too are confused with it. So if they can't even tell how you can help them in your chosen niche or industry, then why would they think they should invest in your course in the first place, right? Second tip is to have a crystal clear offer. There are tons of online courses out there now, so why would your ideal student choose yours? What's in it for them? What will they gain after taking your course? What is your course outcome and transformation? And I'm not just talking about the big promises that you're going to sell to them, because duh, we're all about integrity here. So focus as well on finding the promises, the outcomes and transformations that you can honestly deliver. Now answer all of those questions and you'll find yourself getting clearer with what your offer will be. Doing so will help you with the messaging and positioning of your course in the market and will also make your audience feel more urgency as to why they should invest in your course now. My third tip to sell your course without a huge following is to focus on creating a signature high-ticket course. I just did a video about the difference between a signature course and a mini course in this video, so you might want to check that out as well. But I just want to preface this to say that selling either works. And before choosing which one you'll go with, I suggest you pray about it and ask God what He truly calls you to do, because who am I to instruct you what to do, right? That being said, when I say focus on creating a signature high-ticket course, I'm considering two main factors here: signature and high-ticket. Signature meaning this will be the course that you will be known as an expert in, because you will also teach your signature framework or process in it. High ticket meaning this will be a relatively higher priced course where there is more exclusivity, access to you, and higher value. So here's why I think you should consider focusing on these two. I believe a signature course will help you position yourself as a credible expert on your topic or your niche, especially because you have a framework or a signature process that you will teach to get your students from where they are to the desired outcome and transformation. This also adds to the scalability of your business, because having a signature course can also get you opportunities to become TED Talk speakers, international speakers, authors, and many more, just like others who have launched their signature courses. And the second thing is, I believe that a high-ticket course will help you get more profit margin faster opposed to lower ticket ones. That also means that you will have an increase in cash flow so that you can invest it more on marketing to help you build a bigger audience. Let me give you an example. Let's say your income goal is $5,000. With a smaller audience, it's easier to find at least 5 people from your audience, with the right people in there, of course, not just bots or your neighbors, to invest on a, say, $1,000 course than to convert 100 people to buy a $50 course. To convert 100 people, you might need ads or anything like that, which means that you will have more expenses and you will have to deduct this from your income. Whereas finding 5 people would only require you to build a know, like, and trust factor with less people in your audience. And you can do that by giving as much value as you can to be seen and trusted as a credible expert by your audience. Now, this also means fewer ad expenses or none at all. Fourth tip is to convert best through organic marketing. With a smaller audience, it might be tempting to spend way too much on ads just for people to be aware of your course. That doesn't even include the hours that you have to spend just to learn how to set up your ads successfully. However, what you'll get out of those ads are usually cold leads, which means people who barely have any idea who you are. Because of that, they are way harder to convert than warm or hot leads who already know, like, and trust you and know how you can help them. Don't get me wrong, I think ads are great, but if you're just starting out, I believe that having one-on-one conversations and giving value to your ideal course students is the way to go. These could be in various forms depending on what feels good and comfortable for you. For others, it might be through DMs or direct messages, or for others who have a lot of time, then it might be through one-on-one calls. Tip number 5 is to market the transformation, not the product. To successfully sell a course without a big audience, you must emphasize the transformation instead of the product. What I mean by this is you shouldn't just focus on telling people about the features of your course, such as the number of lessons and modules included, the workbooks, the bonuses, etc. Instead, focus on the transformation. Focus on highlighting in your marketing and promotional materials what they will get out of it and how important it is for them to solve that problem and live a better life. Remember, Your course is not just some random product that you are selling, but it is a solution to someone else's problem. It is filling a gap in your ideal course students' lives. And by the way, if you'd like to learn more about how to sell your course confidently as a Christian or faith-based coach or entrepreneur, then click here to watch my video on that. The sixth tip is to handle objections effectively. No matter how big or small your audience is, you'll face objections at some point. Those might be lack of money, lack of time, or any other objections that your audience will have. It is your job now as a course creator to work your way through these objections. Of course, because I know that we all have integrity here, I truly believe that you won't have to quote-unquote convince the right people to enroll in your course. If your course outcome and transformation is clear and your audience knows that they will truly get utmost value from your course, then they will say yes to it without any hesitation. And also, this is why I truly believe that one-on-one conversations can help. You can understand and dig deeper as to what their objections are. If it's payment, perhaps payment plans will be a better fit for them, or are they looking for other payment options? If they said that they would have to talk about it with their spouse first, you can then understand and ask what their biggest factor is that they will be concerned about. Indeed, it helps to understand that you're talking to people, not just numbers or data. And so we have to give them as much empathy and compassion as they need to be able to make the right and informed decision. And my seventh tip is to position yourself as a leader. When you position yourself as a leader in your niche by constantly giving value and consistently showing up for your audience, the size of your audience could be one of the last things you'll have to worry about. People naturally gravitate to the people who stand out by being authentic and leading by example. So this should be one of your main goals if you want to successfully launch your online course. Okay, now why not move forward to actually start multiplying your income and impact by launching your own transformational online course? If you're a female coach, service provider, or entrepreneur who is looking to create your own online course so you can stop trading your time for money and build a passive income stream, then download my free Road to Your Course Success Guide, where I talk more about how my client made an additional $15,000 plus in her business and helped many people transform their lives by creating her online course. If she did it, so can you too. And I talk more about that in this guide. So download the free Road to Your Course Success Guide at myrrakate.com/case study or the link that I'll post in the description box below. That said, please hit like and share this video if you found this video helpful, and watch this video next if you want to learn how to sell your course confidently and successfully without feeling icky, pushy, or salesy. That said, keep the faith, my friends, and know that the best is yet to come. I'll see you in the next video.